back again. This is gonna be another episode of Dad After Dark, and yeah, I'm cheating tonight. I am laying here in my bed, obviously, with my partner. So, kind of been a long day. To all the dads out there, Thursdays are definitely free days at the museums. Babe put me onto that. We actually went today and checked out the Children's Museum. Overall, I would give it a 10 out of 10. It's a lot of stuff to do. It's very engaging. There's a lot of ways that kids can learn while having a good time. The most important thing, we had a little issue. So Nana, my daughter, like she gets set on one thing sometimes, and that completely has her whole attention, which isn't the worst thing, to find out, especially dealing with me as a parent and also her mom, who can tend to be all over the place and scatterminds sometimes. So that's just something really cool to find out about your child, that they can actually be long term engaged in one particular thing that they're interested in. But we had a little issue, and she got a boo boo on her lip. It wasn't the fault of anybody but her own. And the response to it was very professional. It was very helpful, and it genuinely showed a tremendous deal of care as far as the protocols and procedures that they have in place when incidents occur with the children, man. So that was something that I really, 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 really appreciate, and one of the biggest takeaways, especially when you're going to places and things, and there's so many kids running around, and there's just so many chances that a liability type of issue can occur. So yeah, that was today. Dope day, dope day, and I highly recommend it to all the dads. If any of you know anything else that whether it's just dads taking their kids out and spending some time together, or even for the whole family, man, drop it in the comments, man. Share it with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? And let's see more of us, coming together and doing these type of things, especially in learning environments. So next topic that I want to go to on Dad After Dark is going to require a deal of transparency. But guys, how do we feel about finding or discovering things about our partner that we feel like could have been told to us and wasn't? What is the typical reaction of most men, and where does this reaction come from? How do men feel in 2023 about the moral standards and codes that some traditional people would like to hold women to? Because, in society, things are totally, totally different. I saw something about Brittany Jenner and her body, some drama about her body count. And so, as men, how important are these things in 2023? Especially with the over sexualized culture and things, and these women are openly expressing these whole phase tendencies and other things like that. Now, me personally, I'm not the most judgmental person. But me, I can also say that I hate to be left in the dark when I've given an opportunity for a fair and level chance to be relatable, to get to know your partner, just so you're dealing with. I think knowing who you're dealing with is the issue here, and sometimes when we feel like we don't know the person that we sleeping next to, it creates a certain type of resent. It creates trust issues, and defiance. There's a lot of things that comes with that. So as men, how do does this affect us? What our partners may have or may have not done in the past? How do we communicate effectively to our partners whatever ill feelings that we may have towards something that we found out and we feel left in the dark about? Feel free to comment, feel free to speak on it. Anybody coming in to say anything, whether male or female, that wants to weigh in with their opinion, we would like to hear it. But all I ask for is pure honesty, unbiasedness, and transparency, because we all have a past, we all have a history. It doesn't necessarily define who we are as we're learning, exploring, and growing. Personally, I just feel as though once you have a partner that the goal is along, whether you feel like they're personal and dear to you or not only because there's health, as far as STDs, other things that can occur or could have been occurred that could place you or your partner in jeopardy. But also, let's talk about even the crazy motherfuckers that people tend to might have things going on with that might linger in the picture. You might not be communicating with, but they watch you on social networks, still have access to you. And sometimes people do have ill feelings towards you. Sometimes people that have done these type of things will try to humiliate your partner, embarrass your partner, insert these things to cause friction into your relationship. I personally believe that there's you shouldn't make your partner to be the fool or ass in any type of situation. I believe that with transparency, you give your partner the chance to express themselves, be themselves, and for you to accept them for who they are, who they were, or who they're trying to be. And so it promotes trust. It helps build trust, especially in areas where trust has been broken. When two people can come together and talk about things without the fear of retaliation, without the fear of being judged, without the fear of losing their partner, just different things like that. Definitely with me, if you come, you communicate with me, you talk to me, you tell me, even if I might not like it, I would appreciate the fact that when given the opportunity, you gave me a chance to know what the playing field was, and shit. So basically, yeah, that's what I have for y'all. That's Dad After Dark tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just how do we navigate situations where these skeletons or whatever you might want to call it comes falling out of people's closets, or you might poke and fuck around and you might ask the right question on the right day and get the wrong answer that you was expecting. And where do you go from there? How does that alter the relationship? How does that affect the relationship? Do you appreciate the honesty that you got at that moment? Or do you, hold a grudge for not receiving honesty and transparency prior to it having to be found out, however, by any means that you found out? But yeah, I'm going to leave with that. I'm going to just say, man, I hate finding out something, some other source that my partner could have told me without any issue, and it becomes an issue. But yeah, this is me. This is Dad After Dark, and this is one more time that we do it again. See y'all soon.